Hello and welcome to my series named New Free Champion Rotation. This time it's Season 3, Week 6, and for anyone who hasn't watched this video before, or this series before, in this series I'll be showing you guys the free champion rotation of that week and season. I will recommend you what champions you should play. I will recommend playing in what lane, and also I'll be giving some tips and tricks if I have any. I won't be giving tips and tricks on every champion, and I'll be doing my best. This is basically for people who just start or started playing League of Legends. I'll be showing them the champions that they can play that week. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. With the first champion, we have Ahri. Ahri is a great champion. Ahri is a ranged mage mid champion. She is used to play mid, but can be used to play other lanes, because any champion can be played at any lane. It's just your choice, but she is designed for mid lane. So Ahri is very strong. I don't think if you just started playing this game and you don't have any experience with games such as League of Legends, I don't recommend playing Ahri, because she does require a bit of knowledge of this game. Ahri has a charm which is very good to use with her Q. Her Q is an orb that does damage. You throw it in front of you and it comes back to you, towards you. So you can use it while walking. You can have like your own tactics, but most people do charm, then the Q for tons of damage. So yeah, I don't recommend playing Ahri for new players, and she definitely is fun to play. The second on the list is Lulu. Lulu is a support ranged champion. Lulu will be played bot lane to support the AD carry. She has a lot of spell power, and I've never played Lulu before, so I can't really tell. I think she's not that hard to play. If you like supporting other people, I definitely recommend playing Lulu. She has a nice ultimate which boosts the player that she casts it on. It is very useful in team fights because it just gives some really good bonuses. Lulu I don't think she is that hard to play, so if you like supporting people, go play Lulu. The third one on the list is Kennen. Kennen is a ranged mage champion. You can play her as an AD carry, bot lane, or you can play her mid lane. Kennen has a ultimate that have a big influence on team fights. My tip on Kennen is buy Zhonya's Hourglass. Go into a team fight, ult, use your Zhonya's Hourglass, and get them kills. Trust me, it's very good damage. When you're playing with Kennen in mid lane, you can harass some with your shurikens. You can harass the opponent. You can also harass them with your lightning balls. I don't know. I have no idea how exactly they are called. I don't play Kennen myself. I think she is pretty difficult to play. I don't recommend playing her at the first time, but she will probably be a lot of fun later when you have some more experience. I don't recommend playing Kennen for new players. The fourth on the list is Shyvana. Shyvana is a fighter melee champion. Shyvana is sort of mixed up. She can do range attacks, with spells, and then melee basic attacks and melee spells. Shyvana can go jungle, top lane. When I play Shyvana, I go top lane normally. Depends who I go against. And when I'm playing ranked, I mostly go jungle Shyvana because most of the people in ranked games pick strong top lane champions. I am not saying Shyvana is not strong, I just don't prefer playing her top lane in ranked games. Shyvana has a lot of damage, and you can probably tank her. I probably build her pretty tanky. When I play Shyvana, I go tank. If you are new to this game, I suggest playing Shyvana. She is not that hard to play. Her ultimate is very good in team fights, and you don't have to save your ultimate for team fights. You can just use them 1v1. It's very good. The fifth on the list is Nocturne. Nocturne is an assassin melee. You can play Nocturne on top lane and jungle. Nocturne has a lot of damage and attack speed. When I go jungle with Nocturne, I use his fear first to fear the blue golem. Nocturne, I normally go a lot of attack speed and a lot of attack damage. I think that is the best for Nocturne. And I really do like jungling with Nocturne because of his ultimate. When you are ganking someone, such as top, mid, or bot lane, you can use your Q to slow them and damage them. When you run into your Q, you gain movement speed, so always try to run into it. When an enemy runs into your Q, it slows their movement speed, so always try to hit them because it will also damage them. Playing Nocturne as a new player I recommend it. Nocturne is very fun to play, he does a lot of damage, and his ult is pretty funny. The sixth on the list is Malphite. Malphite is a fighter melee champion. You wanna build Malphite as a tank. You can play Malphite at top, jungle, and mid lane. Mid lane is mostly the off build, but you can still play him mid lane. Malphite has his passive, which is very good. It gives you a shield that blocks damage over time. Well, when you lose the shield, it gains back after, I think, less than a minute. I'm pretty sure. When you're playing Malphite, you want to build tanky. So buy armor, magic resist, and health. Your ultimate is awesome to engage team fights. I think Malphite is one of the best ults to engage team fights. I truly do recommend playing Malphite when you are just starting, because he is not that hard to play, it's not that difficult. But you don't want to misplace your ultimate or waste it on a 1v2 or a 1v1. You can also use your ultimate to escape, which I do recommend. The seventh on the list is Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate is an assassin, pusher, ranged champion. Twisted Fate is my favorite champion. I like Twisted Fate because of his mana cards, his stun cards, and his wild cards. Twisted Fate, you can go Twisted Fate mid lane, bot lane, or top lane. You can build him as AD, attack damage, or you can build him as AP, ability power. When I play Twisted Fate, I always go mid lane. And when I'm mid lane, I always buy magic resist combined with ability power. And so with armor and ability power. When you are playing Twisted Fate, you will always get focused like insane. When I play Twisted Fate, I always get focused. They try to burst me down because I have so low health. And that's why I buy armor combined with ability power and magic resist combined with ability power. I also recommend buying Guardian's Angel. Twisted Fate has an ultimate that will vision the whole map, so you can know where everyone is. You can also teleport into... You can teleport from your spot to a different spot between... it depends on what level your ultimate is. But you can teleport to a different location. It's not across the whole map. It's... There's a different radius. You can't teleport just over the whole map. I use my ultimate a lot for checking Baron, picking up kills in other lanes, and just for laziness. When my turret is in need, I need to teleport to my turret. Don't be scared to use it, because you won't waste it. It will be up in like, I don't know, 80 seconds? You don't want to be afraid to use your ultimate as Twisted Fate, because it can change a lot. You can also use it to escape. But if you use it to escape, make sure to use it quickly, because there is a casting time, and you may be interrupted or killed before. It will go on cooldown, so you might wanna teleport quickly. A tip for that is stun your target before teleporting. Also, when you're going to recall, always pick your stun card for extra safety. I don't recommend playing Twisted Fate when you just started playing, because he is pretty difficult to play. I do like him. If you like him as well, play with him. You will probably be losing a couple of times, but when you're good with his Fate, you are owning mid lane. Trust me, you can probably kill any mid lane with Twisted Fate if you know how to play. The 8th on the list is Misfortune. Misfortune is a ranged carry champion. Misfortune can be played on bot lane as an AD carry. Misfortune has a lot of attack damage. Her ultimate is a spray of bullets which you will cast in front of you and does damage to anything standing in front of it. It is very good to use in team fights, but also in your own lane going 1v2. It's very good to pick up kills, it's very good to finish kills, and it's very good to engage. Misfortune also has a slow. Before you cast your ultimate, try to use the slow so they can't run away quickly. The 9th on the list is Swain. Swain is a ranged mage champion. Swain has a lot of ability power, and he is not that difficult to play. Swain can be played in mid lane. Swain's ultimate is that he goes into a Swain and he gives a lot of spell vamp. Spell vamp gives you health for the damage that you do with spells. He can do it unlimited, it will just drain his mana. So he can use his ultimate until his mana is gone. Swain also has a snare. Swain's snare is pretty easy to dodge, but when it hits you, you are probably dead. Swain does a lot of damage, and I recommend him to play when you are new to League of Legends. The final one on the list, number 10, is Jarvan IV. Jarvan is a fighter melee champion. You can build Jarvan tanky with attack damage. I am really willing to buy Jarvan, so I am gladly that he is free this week. I haven't seen him free before, so I am thanking Riot for putting him into the free champion rotation. Jarvan can be played as a jungler or top lane. His ultimate is very good. You can really use it to engage teamfights or pick up kills, and you can use it to make sure that he won't leave. His ultimate is Cataclysm. You jump onto your target and it will trap him with you in a circle. It will trap anyone in the circle, so be sure not to use them negatively on your own team. Make sure to use it correctly. When you play Jarvan, try to get tanky items because you will be unstoppable. Jarvan has a lot of mobility with his Q that he can dash to. He throws a sword in the air, it lands, and then he can dash to the sword. I don't recommend playing Jarvan because you will probably mess a lot of teamfights up or a lot of kills up with his ultimate. A lot of people will probably be like, "Oh, Jarvan, you are a noob." Tell him that Gokashan told me to play it. But no, I do not recommend playing Jarvan as a new League of Legends player. This was it for this free champion rotation week. Again, it was season 3, week 6. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day.